What is up, everybody? Today is another book. Yay! I just got this one in. I'm so excited. Tonight I will be doing a little book review and um, sharing a trick from this book. I literally just learned it this afternoon. This is a little more advanced on the advanced side. So some of the movies you'll see are a little more on the advanced side. But this is Card Shark by Darwin Ortiz. There's nothing on the front cover. That's why I'm showing the spine. But this book was written in 1945 by Darwin Ortiz. Let me see here. There's a bunch of good card moves in here, great card moves. Actually, let me go ahead and point this down just a little bit. All right. Uh, let's see. Okay, I apologize. Let's see. This is the first edition book and cover design by Richard Kaufman. So normally there is a cover with this, but it wasn't in with this one that I got because it was a used condition. But this book was written by a few different people because the introduction was written by Paul Gertner. The majority of the book was written by Darwin Ortiz, and then part of the design was by Richard Kaufman. And so this was published in 1945. It's a very good book. As I said before, it does take some skill level already. Hello, Miss Christine. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, so it has some like poker routines, impromptu routines, gambling routines, things like that. Things where basically it's all cards. So it's not exactly like if you don't like coins, or if you like coins, you won't like this book or things like that. But basically, it's stuff to enhance your magic. Blockbuster, that's a good trick. Beyond sleight of hand. Just reading a few of the tricks in here. Against all odds, that's another great one. I'll be performing a different one. I didn't name it out loud because I want to keep it a surprise. But yeah, so that is going to be tonight's book and trick. This is once again Card Shark by Darwin Ortiz from 1945. And so now, the moment you all have been waiting for, a little story for your edification pleasure. All right? And so now, as I go ahead and sit down, I was playing poker one night with some friends, and I had started doing some flashy moves. Here, I'll show some of them to you now. But we got to talking, and one of my friends here, I'll just set that down there for now. All right. One of my friends, as I was shuffling the cards real fancily, doing some flourishes, things like that, shuffling the cards, yeah. And then I would do some fancy cuts like so. But he would be like, I see you doing this all with two hands, but I bet you $1,000, my whole bank, because we all had our banks at the table, my whole bank, $1,000 in chips, that you can't do any of these moves with one hand. And I told him, okay, I'll take you up on that offer on one condition. All right, I don't have to do these specific moves because, well, you already see that I can do them with one hand. But instead, that I do get one leniency. Yeah, I do get one leniency, but you get to decide when I use it. Okay? And so we go through the trick exactly. It's not really a trick. We set up for the game. All right, let's put it that way. We set up for the game. So make sure the cards are nice and flat. There's no special cards or anything that I could use to cheat. Things like that. But so he checked the deck, and I borrowed it from him. And so now that's when I came in. I did my work. Yeah, I started shuffling the cards, and he reminded me, one hand. And so I was like, okay, one hand it is. And so I looked at the cards, and yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, I looked at the cards just like so. And I'm like, I'm gonna keep this up here so my blood doesn't rush my hand. But so just like this, I showed him. Well, I'm sure you can already figure out that I can do some basic skills with one hand. Oh, sorry, that one's a little tricky. But you know what? Here, let's try this. Let's get a little more fancy. And so I started doing things like this, and he actually started getting scared. Yeah, see, I would start to pull packets in and out of the deck. Let's see if we can pull this packet out. Yeah, just like so. And I would start to do these things, and he would start getting more and more scared. Yeah, more and more scared that he was going to lose some money. I apologize. These are brand new cards. Now, when I did this in the moment, I did do it with just one hand. But they were older cards, so I apologize if anything goes awry. But so yeah, in the moment, I did do it with one hand. Just saying, for all you YouTube landers out there. But basically, I just cut the cards with one hand. Yeah. And then I did ask for my one leniency here because he, like I said, he was starting to get scared. And he was like, yes, just do it now. And so I was like, okay, thank you. And so this is exactly where I was able to do this. Let's see. Whew. This is the best part right here. Oh, maybe a little more even. It's where I can perfectly shuffle the cards. Every card interweaving, just like so. And I'll show you here in a second. That I interweaved every card that I could, just so that way he couldn't say that it wasn't mixed. Alright? And I'll show, like I said, I'll show you here in a moment that it is a fully shuffled deck. Alright, let's just finish interweaving. Just like that. And you can see that every card got pushed together and that every card truly was mixed all the way through the pack, just like so. And you know what? And so when I did this, he was like, okay, this is mixed. Like there's no way he can do anything with this. Okay. And I told him I always win. I always win. It's just a matter of time before you lose. And so I cut the deck one last time because every shuffle must be followed by a cut. It's the general rules of poker. And so every shuffle must be followed by a cut. And per the rules, I did one hand, and my only leniency was for the shuffle. And so then I started dealing out for a 5-card game for 2 people. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. Just like that. I was able to deal out cards just like so. Alright? And so now, oh, maybe. I was able to deal out cards, but not keep a square deck. Alright, there we go. But now you can see, let's see what he got. Alright, hold on. Let's see what he got over here. This was his hand. I did him backwards, but that's okay. This was his hand. He could do some stuff with that. He's got a jack and a 10. But it was nothing compared to mine, as I had the ace, king, queen, and jack. I was missing the 10, but that's okay. But yeah. And so it does take a lot of practice, as you've just seen. These tricks in this book are not for the faint of heart. But yeah, but the best part about this though was that I had the ace, king, queen, and the jack, and then I had the 6. Yeah, see, I had the 6. But what I could do with that though is, see, he didn't believe me with my skills, and so I told him one last thing with just one hand to get my $100 because I messed up. But just like that, I changed that 6 back into the 10, and well, then I got my $100. Yeah, or sorry, $1,000 in poker chips. It was $100 cash, $1,000 poker chips. But yeah, so that is a royal flush. That is the losing hand. He lost his money. I won money from him, and that is one-handed poker. I did mess it up a little. I apologize. My apologies. I just learned the trick today, and so must have been some part in there, but that's okay. It shows that I'm human and I make mistakes. But yeah, and so in the moment though, when I played the game for him, it was perfect though. I got the royal flush. he got the losing hand, and that's how the game works. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss another live stream. I mean, come on, look at the quality here. I promise it does get better. It is a lot better than this generally. I just mistakes happen. That's okay. But you know what? Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I thank you for watching. About to go live on Instagram if you guys like to watch over there. I'll probably perfect this trick a little bit better and do all that. But other than that, it's gonna be ciao for now. Thanks for watching. Peace. Have a blessed night. Although the evening greetings or however whatever word you want to use to say goodbye for now. So peace, y'all. Have a blessed night. See you tomorrow.